What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And yes, how many of you guys expected this? I've been raging about this idiot since I actually got the game. He sucks, okay? If you have Nick Chubb in my pants on your squad, get rid of him now. Look, even if his price goes up, I wouldn't even be mad. If his card started selling for like 100K when the game is actually released, I wouldn't even be mad about it. I promise you that. I'm so... You know like how those players, you just don't care how much it costs, you want to get rid of them? That's how I feel about him. I am absolutely disgusted with him, okay? He is a terrible, terrible card. You guys might say it has a lot to do with his change of direction. He can't move side to side the way he's supposed to be. I don't care. Also, if you guys have been keeping up with the videos, you guys knew it was coming. I hate it had to be you, Micah. But guess what? It don't matter to me, dude. It's about winning the games. I keep telling you guys this. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. I'm showing you exactly what I'm doing. I'm telling you why I'm doing it. You can either listen or go another route. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. I'm just letting you know right now, if you're running around the field with Nick Chubb in my pants, you are going to be getting a lot more losses than wins. That is all that I'm saying. Make a choice. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude's garbage, bro. Like, whatever. I don't care if you got a Browns theme team, all kind of theme teams with the theme team. Like, that dude is garbage. And it is what it is. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to get a lower overall card. And I'm pretty sure you guys guess who it is. He's going to come out there. He has to make plays for us. There he is right there. He's pointing at you. You know what I'm saying? Saquon Biznarkly. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now, right? EA Sports definitely disrespected him statistically, especially in regs. But in their defense, he was injured. You know, throughout the process of last season, he didn't really get to do a lot of the things that we expected from him. So EA has to go based on what they do on the field. And that is totally understandable. I have no issue with that. My issue is you got to still, like, I think he was good enough for the games that he played to give him a much higher base level card. That's my opinion, bro. We know the talent is there. We know that this guy can ball. It's not a big deal. But again, certain things, I'll tell you right now, like, I'll disagree with certain things, like this warp tackle foolishness, predetermined picks. I don't even, bro, if somebody could really explain to me why they would take away the control of a user with the controller in their hands and give it to the CPU that's intercepting the ball before you throw it, I would just love to know how that thought process came about. Because when they tuned the game in 16, prior to the tune, you still had to have user. When Madden 16 was launched, you couldn't just do all this predetermined and this sliding in anime. You couldn't do all that stuff. This is a new generation of ridiculousness. And I told you guys this before. It makes it easier for terrible Madden players to thrive. So I don't think that it's going to get changed because the bottom line is money. And if it makes money because more people are happy that they can come out in a base defense, aka cover 4 drop, and just sit there and just go have a donut and watch you rage, why would they change that? Because more and more people are going to be inclined to go ahead and do just that. So with the way that it's working right now, we have to understand certain things are not going to change, but certain things we can control. And one of the things that we can control is who we have out there running back. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Nick Chubb isn't, that guy, listen, he's nothing like how he is in real life. And keep in mind, Browns fans, I'm not talking about Nick Chubb in real life. I love me some Nick Chubb in real life. That dude is raw. In Madden, he's terrible. Trust me, understand what I'm telling you. Because after he loses you games, you will come back and tell me, yo, bro, you was right. Look, I already know I'm right. I don't have to second, third, fourth guess it. That dude right there is trash. Okay? Point blank, period, end of story. So now we have to make sure that we have at least a 2 running back system. Even though we're going to be passing the ball a lot more, players have to be able to run the ball, periodically. Because when people come out, the new thing that they're doing right now, there's a cover 4 drop in like, what is that, $1? Or is it like dime 146? A lot of guys are running that and just outright having players just backed off, waiting for you to throw it. Now, you can eat it up with drag routes and underneath routes, but why? Why do it like that when you can run the ball on them? So depending on your opponent, you're going to need elusive backs, right? Because you'll need to move the ball that way because a lot of these guys don't care about anything. They just come out, stop defense, put the controller down, start just walking around their house butt naked, just being idiots, and then you play, you know, the computer the entire game and you lose. That's just what it is, bro. And we have to accept that, all right? But while we're accepting it, we're gonna still fight back. So EA has our arms tied behind our back. We're at a 90-degree angle, and EA is just looking down at us, but we still got to figure out ways to win games. So looking at the change of direction, you're gonna hear me talk about that a lot, right? The maneuvering of the players. One of the things that makes Nick Chubb so trash, his archetype being a power back, he just can't move the way these other players can move. So that creates a situation where it's like, I want my players to move better. What do I have to do? Well, there's a lot of budget cards, and I'm showing you them now. Saquon, Dalvin Cook. Is McCaffrey worth it? Probably not for the price he's going for right now. We can get these two studs for his one price. You see what I'm saying? Like, it is, and they're powered up too. Power them up, put them out there. Because you're going to be able to have a lot more success with these players. Rather than have a guy like Nick Chubb running around being an idiot, the only reason right now that his price is still decent is because he's an elite that's going for a decent amount of training. Everyone that is honest with themselves know that Nick Chubb is probably the worst running back in the game. Like, if you're honest with yourself. Now, I'm not asking you to be honest with yourself. You don't have to be, but I'm going to always be honest with you guys. I felt so relieved when he was raid sold. And whoever bought him, God bless you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to make that decision for your life. Go ahead and do it, bro. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't run into me. Listen, bro. Nick Chubb, dude, like, he's literally running around with a load of dump in a pull-up when he's out there running around. Saquon Barkley and Dalvin Cook, when they get out front, you're not catching them. Even with the way the game is right now, they have like the diving angles kind of weird. So people that run behind you, they don't usually catch you once you're out front. They usually dive sideways, especially if it's a CPU. They don't really do the same thing that we're used to in Madden 20 as much. Will they run you down with faster cards? Yeah, but it's not the same way it was in 20. These guys usually stay out in front and they're able to go ahead and get you sick. So for me, that's a huge deal. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but for me, I think it's a huge deal. Because now, with these players and the fact that I can actually maneuver around, that's really huge for me. You know what I'm saying? 88 change of direction. I can kind of, you know, see you right there, stop, go, do what I got to do, and move around differently. That is going to be a huge, huge advantage for players that utilize these cards, as opposed to people that just go for the overall rating. Like, yeah, I got Nick Chubb. You guys will lose more games. I'm urging you guys now. You can wait until tomorrow to see if the price goes up, but I would urge you to kind of sell Nick Chubb as soon as possible. This is where we are right now. We're going to continue to grind. We're going to continue to build. I got so much more content coming soon. Until next time, one love, y'all.